Hey everybody, welcome to visionrecordingstudios.com, homerecordingeasy.com, and our YouTube channel. And this is January 1st, 2015. Happy New Year, everybody. And what I wanted to do today, I'm going to post a few videos today, but the first one I wanted to kind of do here is just me kind of babbling. So you could stop the video and move on. No, I'm just teasing. First, I want to apologize. I got a cold, so if I'm coughing and don't sound normal, it's because I'm getting over a bad cold. But I wanted to make these videos for you. So I wanted to do kind of a 2014 wrap up, kind of what we've kind of done, and where we're kind of going as a channel, as a group here, as you and I, my faithful followers that I so appreciate. Again, as of last night or this morning, I should say. We have close to 6,800 subscribers, which is wonderful. Thank you so much again. I say it over and over. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys sharing the videos and passing along this channel to others that you may know that can use some mixing and mastering and recording help. The more you like, the more you subscribe, the more you share, the more traffic I get, the more ideas come up. It just makes it more conducive for me to continue to populate this YouTube channel with free content. So keep doing it. It helps me tremendously in that way, which allows me to help you. So thank you so much. So a couple of things have happened right towards the end of the year, which is big for me and hopefully will be big for you guys. One is I launched a new website, if you have not seen it yet, called homerecordingmadeeasy.com. All the links will be in the description, and I'll probably have it flash up across the screen here in a second. Homerecordingeasy.com was really visionrecordingstudios.com. Let's back up a minute. Most of you, my subscribers who have has followed me at all, has been to my visionrecordingstudios.com website. That website started to get too big and started to have too many things involved in it. And I wanted to separate my business from my mixing and my mastering and my recording services from the home recording training stuff, because the home recording training stuff is continuing to grow and get bigger and bigger. And when you put it all on one website, it looks too confusing. It's not focused enough. So I decided that homerecordingmadeeasy.com was a great name and perfect for how my YouTube channel is set up and all the things that I'm doing for you guys and trying to give you as far as training goes. It would be more effective, I think, to put it on its own website, its own entity. So I created homerecordingeasy.com, and homerecordingeasy.com is going to have everything related to my YouTube channel on the blog section, which will link back to all these YouTube videos. I'll be also be writing new articles and new information and new content around home recording, around mixing, around mastering, and that whole thing that we all do here to help audio mix engineers. And then that's also where the Made Easy series is going to kind of live. And for you who don't know, the Made Easy series is a series of training tutorials that are downloadable to your computer. They're super affordably priced. We have two products I have so far. Mixing Made Easy, which was the first product that I put out back in September, and it's done extremely well. It's helped hundreds and hundreds of people. The emails, the phone calls have been great. Excuse me, and I appreciate all the support. And it did so well that I said, okay, how do I take Mixing Makes Easy to the next level? How do I help get down deeper to really help you guys create better music? And so I created EQ Made Easy, which just released, I think on Christmas Eve actually, and it's done really well. As well. It has a ton of great reviews. Go to the website, check them out. And so those are the two products, and people are asking me, what's next? They want more of the Made Easy series, which is great. I mean, again, it's super affordable, super in-depth training, the best quality training you're going to get for the money anywhere. I promise you that. I might not be the best teacher in the world, but for what I'm charging for that product and what you're getting, you won't find a better deal anywhere else. That much I'm sure of. Are there other good teachers out there? There's absolutely other good teachers out there. However, no one is going to give you bang for the buck the way I am. Nobody. And so what's next? Well, what is next is Compression Made Easy will be coming soon, probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks. This is January 1st, 2015. I would think by the middle of February, maybe beginning of February, that I'm going to release that product. That kind of partners with EQ Made Easy, because to me, EQ and compression are the two most important things you're doing in mixing. EQ being the most important, and that's why I released that one first, because I wanted you guys to get a good understanding and a good grasp around EQ. But then compression follows up right behind that. So compression made easy will come next. And between compression made easy, EQ made easy, and mixing made easy, you now have everything you need from now and forever and ever to help you get better at your mixing. Okay, so then what comes after compression made easy? Mastering made easy will come next. Mastering made easy is going to be really fun, because we're not only going to take a look at mastering a single song in Studio One, but again, it doesn't matter what DAW you use. I'm going to show you how you can master a song in other DAWs as well. So if you're not a Studio One user, although that is my primary DAW when I do all these videos, and will continue to be for the PreSonus guys and gals out there, but I'm also going to show you mastering, how you can do it in Cubase, and how you can do it in Pro Tools, where you don't have the mastering suite like you do in Studio One. So this will kind of help people that have, say, Cubase, and they say, well, geez, I don't have a mastering suite like we do in Studio One. Do I have to buy a separate program to master a song? No, you don't. Do you need to buy a separate program to master a collection of songs? Not necessarily. So I'm going to take you through that as well. So it's going to be it's going to cross a few different DAWs. But we're not only going to do a single song, we're going to do an entire album, okay? Or maybe an EP, a collection of music. So I'll show you how to do one song, which I've already got a video of this on the YouTube channel if you want to check that out. But I want to show you how to do a collection of songs. So mastering made easy is going to be very involved. It's going to be very involved, much like mixing made easy was. So it's going to take some time to put together. That probably won't come out till the middle of this year here, 2015, because I really want to do it right. I really want to do my homework and my research to make sure that I teach this in the easiest way possible. Okay, so just trust me, be patient. When that comes, it's going to be well worth the wait. I just want to do it right for you guys, really. So mastering made easy will come next. Now, after mastering made easy, I have a bunch of different ideas. And again, if you have any other ideas, please leave them in the comments below. This is the place to do it, guys. You direct me on what you want to learn. And some people have, and I've been writing down some notes. Someone wrote me an email yesterday and said a great video for the Made Easy series would be something like everything kick and snare made easy. I thought, wow, that's a pretty good idea. How does it kick the snare and say the bass guitar? Maybe we could do a whole series on that. I don't know, but that was one idea. Some of the other ideas I have, which are going to get more involved for me in a production point of view. So I really want to know if this is something you guys want. After mastering made easy, I thought the very next thing I would do would be recording drums made easy, okay? Where it's not just on the screen and in the DAW anymore. Now I'm actually taking you into the studio, showing you how to take a very inexpensive, modest, price drum kit, that doesn't, hold my whole in-house drum kit is a Gretsch drum kit. It's a 5-piece kit with the cymbals and the hardware. I think I paid less than $1,000 for it, brand new. Changed out the heads on it. Okay. And for that, very inexpensive drum kit, we can get amazing drum sounds. So my thought was take you into the studio, show you on a cheap kit how we get professional sounding drums, proper mic technique, and using very inexpensive microphones. I'm not going to use the real expensive stuff. We're going to use probably all SM57s with the exception of the kick drum. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm working through this. But recording drums made easy, and then recording the drums, then bringing them into the DAW, and then how do we make those drums sound awesome? How do we mix them? How do we replace stuff with samples where appropriate? How do we do all those things? So you don't have to have a big drum room with a huge ceiling and all these things that you hear about, big time studios that get a big drum sound. You do not. You can do it in a very small studio with a very inexpensive drum kit and very inexpensive equipment if you know what you're doing. So I thought that would be after mastering made easy. That will probably come out towards the maybe the third quarter, fourth quarter of 2015. That video will be very, very involved because now we're talking about multiple cameras. It's just a big thing. And I have to plan that out in a way that, again, at the end, I can keep it affordable because I don't want to make a video series like that and have to charge everyone $45 for it because it would cost me so much to make it. So the whole Made Easy series, my philosophy on it is keep the price super affordable, under $20 a series, give them hours and hours worth of content and really try to make it thorough. Once you step away from the DAW and I'm in the studio now with multiple cameras and all this other stuff, it becomes a much bigger production. So I'm working through that, but that's my next set of ideas. And then after that, maybe recording guitars made easy, maybe recording vocals made easy. So to take you through the whole process over the next year, year and a half. So at the end of all of this, we'll have a whole library full of made easy stuff that takes you from the very beginning stages of setting up recording in your studio with real people, real instruments, through putting the final touches on a master and everything in between. Okay, so that's my thought around the Made Easy series as we go forward. But again, leave your comments below. So that's kind of where we're going with homerecordingmadeeasy.com and mixing Made Easy, or the Made Easy series, so on and so forth. I'm going to continue to keep up visionrecordingstudios.com. If you want to know about my services, my mixing, my mastering, my training, I do a lot of personal one-on-one training with a lot of you guys from the YouTube group. And I have those services as well. You can go out to my website. You could check that out. I'm going to be pulling all the educational stuff off of visionrecordingstudios.com very shortly, and it's all going to reside on homerecordingmadeeasy.com. So bookmark homerecordingeasy.com so you have it there. That's where all this educational stuff is going to be. 95 to 98% of it is always going to be free. This is not a pitch to charge you a bunch of money. The only thing that will cost you any money, if you choose to buy it, will be the Made Easy series. Everything else on that website will be absolutely free. The blog, the YouTube videos, all that stuff will continue to be free because I want to continue to help. And again, the Made Easy series will be super affordable. I'm just covering my cost pretty much on those things. I'm really not making any money on them, believe me. And that's why I'm taking time to spread them out, because I have to do them during my free time and my slow time at my studio, because it is costing me time to do these for you guys. So I have to fit it in where I can fit it in. That's why they're not coming out as quick as you guys would like. But I'm doing that because in your best interest, believe me. The last thing I want to do is put out a video and charge you $30 for it. I just refuse to do that. That's what everybody else does. I am not looking to take advantage of my subscribers. So in order to do that, I have to kind of do it on my timetable, if that makes any sense. I hope you guys understand that. And I'm sure most of you do. Everyone here has been really, really cool. Some other things coming up, I think in the next week or two, my good buddy, Johnny Geib over at the Home Studio Trainer, we're going to do another live webcast, and I think we're going to try to do those on a more regular basis. Him and I have been chatting back and forth, and between his schedule and my schedule and our time zone differences and stuff, we're going to try to schedule things where they're not always at midnight on a Friday night, because I know that's tough for people to get to. He's going to try to schedule some things during the daytime hours for people that are overseas, and we're going to try to do a bunch of different things, again, to try to help. If you don't know about Johnny, go over to the homestudiotrainer.com. Johnny Geib's a good friend of mine. He does an excellent job, focuses on mostly all stuff Studio One and Studio One related. There's nobody better with Studio One that I've seen yet. He's my tech guy that I call when I need something for Studio One. So believe me when I tell you, he's really good. Good people, great guy. And he's putting out some stuff too around creating drum loops and stuff in Studio One. He's trying to reorganize his websites and stuff. And I encourage you guys, if you don't know about him, go check out Johnny at the Home Studio Trainer. If you do know about him, and a lot of you do, go out there and support Johnny. He's another one of those cats that's been very generous with his time. And he's given, up to this point, to my knowledge, he's never charged anybody a penny for all the training he does, for all the things that he does for the PreSonus community. He does it for free. And, again, I don't want to get on a big soapbox here. I don't want to make this video too long, but this, I know a lot of you guys know this, but to do this for people, it takes time and sometimes takes money. And so, Johnny's a guy who doesn't want to try to charge a lot of any money either. He wants to try to help people. That's why he's in this. He's not in this to make money. If you were in this to make money, you wouldn't be on YouTube. Believe me. Unless you're someone that's got millions and millions of subscribers and YouTube's are cutting you checks every month for views, you're not making any money. Believe me, this is not a profit center by any stretch of the imagination. It's a passion. It's for fun. But it does cost time and money on the creator's end. So I know Johnny's trying to do some stuff over there, and I would just say, I don't know all the details. I would just say go over there and support him, because he does a great job. He really does try to help. And if you're a PreSonus user, Studio One user, or the Studio Live Mixer, or any of the gear, he is the go-to guy on the internet as far as I can tell. So I would go over there and support him, and try to help, try to keep Johnny making these things for you, because if we lose a training resource like that, that's not good for anybody. So again, I don't think he's trying to sell you anything. It's nothing like that. I just go over there and support what he's doing. Look at what he's got over there, and just show him some love and support his YouTube channel. And he does a really good job, and he's just trying to restructure things in a way as well, so this doesn't become a money pit and he's just losing his shirt. That like with me, the Made Easy series, I charge a couple of bucks for it because I can't do it all for free. It costs too much money to put these things together. I'm a business too. So anyhow, enough about that. But Johnny and I are going to be doing some more things together. Is really was the point here. And then lastly, the content coming up on YouTube, and again, all this will be for free. I have a bunch of different video ideas. One which will probably only really be interesting to maybe a portion of my subscribers is I do get lots of questions about Universal Audio, and not so much about the plugins and people who are looking to get into it. How do you deal with the hardware cards? What's that all about? And then more importantly, product reviews on their plugins. You see some on YouTube, but most of them are very old. They're 5, 6, 7 years old. Some of the plugins have never been reviewed. I own most of them. And so I thought about doing a Universal Audio series where every couple of weeks I pick another plugin and show you how to use it. And then again, like I did with EQ Made Easy, and I will do with Compression Made Easy, maybe compare the stock equivalent. So for example, if I was going to use the Lexicon Reverb by Universal Audio, maybe I would compare that to the PreSonus stock reverb, the room reverb, and just show you what the differences are, just so you could get a flavor for is something like Universal Audio worth the investment. It's more than just having to buy the hardware card. The plugins are outstanding, and in certain cases, it would behoove you to go check them out on certain plugins, and other ones you may see and you may say, what, the stock plugins are fine, depending on what you're using. So I'm going to do a Universal Audio series, and that's going to come out in dribs and drabs through this year. So that'll be something that'll be really cool. And then I also am going to post a video maybe later today, depends on how my voice is doing. During the holiday sales here in 2014, all the Black Friday and Christmas holiday sales, as you all know, plugin manufacturers are really cutting great deals on plugins. And I picked up a bunch of plugins, and I'm a sucker for this. Every year I say I'm not going to buy any more plugins than I do. And I got way too many plugins. Like I keep telling you don't need all these plugins, but I don't know. It's like being a guitar player, right? You don't want to have one guitar. You want 10 guitars. Well, I don't want one compressor. I want 10 compressors. They're all a little different, and they're all kind of fun to play with. And it's part of the fun of all this too. You like buying new trinkets and new toys. So I got a bunch of plugins. Some of the stuff really super affordable for like $20 type plugins that are normally $200. And I'm going to share that with you. I'm not going to go into a review on every single one. If I find one that I think is worth doing a review, like the Waves Vocal Writer that I did a few weeks ago, I will put it up for you as a review. But I'm just going to show you what I bought. Some of this stuff is still on sale today through the next couple of days. And you may want to go out to the websites and demo the stuff and check them out. Just things that I found useful. So that's really it. That's kind of the 2014 wrap up. I know this video is going on, and I know most of you have probably tuned out already, but my videos. I'm not going to come on here and give you a 2-minute video. It's not worth my time. So anyway, that's what we got going on in 2015. That's what happened in 2014. I want to again thank everyone for supporting the channel. Continue to make great music in your home studio. Continue to send me those emails, those comments. If you've sent me one, I answer every single email. If you left a comment on my YouTube channel, I answer every single comment. And at least let you know that I'm here, I'm reading them. I do read everyone. I do respond to everyone. Sometimes it takes me a day or so to get back to you, but most times, 24 hours, 48 tops, you get a response from me. And also, if you have any other questions, you can always give me a shout at visionrecordingstudios.com. Again, check out homerecordingmadeeasy.com. That is where all the training and all the educational stuff is going to come. And I'm slowly migrating everything away from visionrecordingstudios.com. Unless, again, you want personal private training or you're looking to hire me to mix or master or work on music, then that's a visionrecordingstudios.com service. But homerecordingmadeeasy.com is where all this stuff is going to kind of live. So anyhow, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my videos. Happy New Year to everybody. And I wish you well, and I love every one of you. You guys really make this fun for me, and it's really over the last year especially added a lot of fun to my business. Even doing this is really fun for me, and I love getting the responses and having people send me their mixes, and they watch one of the videos and they send me a mix, and they're so excited that they've learned something and that they've taken their mix one more step to where they want to be, and that makes me feel really good, and I'm glad that I'm able to help, and that's what this is all about for me. This is a give back thing, and I encourage all of you as you guys get better at your craft that you try to look for folks that are not maybe at the level that you're getting to, and try to teach them as well, because that's what this is. It's really, it's a thing that's going to go on and on and on, and we should give back to the people that are coming up underneath us, because somebody helped me when I got started, and I want to try to help you. So anyway, until next time, keep your eye on the YouTube channel. Subscribe to my blog so you know when new videos are coming out, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, see you guys later. Have a great day and a great new year. Take care.